We're back with another installment of Bright Talk. This your host Cam, and we have
JP, what's good, man?
Matt feeling good back in the building. How you living?
Straight, straight.
That's good. That's good. I hope y'all had a good weekend, week, year, all that. Here at Rice Talk, 2X Studios, the trap, the hut. We like to have a good time. So welcome if this your first time. First question I have: eyebrows considered facial hair?
You think like when people genuinely say facial hair, that's what they like think of first, but I guess it can be considered facial hair. Technically, it is.
So if somebody like a job is like no facial hair,
Also,
technically,
like facial care. It's a facial hair. I mean, yeah. What were you saying?
no, no, no. Go ahead.
No, it's just I don't know.
Another one though. How can you throw away a garbage can?
Should be throwing away.
You put a dumpster in a dumpster?
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
Basically, so I can word it because you can't say you're throwing away. You just say you're trash in that. Oh, you're trash in a trash can. Kind of double it up. Yeah,
Oh, ooh, I had one that I came up
it's
with the other day.
interesting.
It was like, oh, okay, yeah, what makes you more upset? What makes you more upset in traffic? Bad drivers, slow drivers? Bad drivers, as in like very, I guess reckless.
Dangerous.
Yeah, hard to.
Probably that. Slow drivers piss me off. But if it's just like if they're just, I mean, I usually expect them to be old, and I'd say 65, 70% of the time they are. So I'm like,
Do you have a feeling about like, it
bad
should be
drivers
at a,
to stop driving.
yeah?
I think it's just really when you're like
You think it's
your
like,
reaction time and
oh,
shit isn't like up to par with like being safe. Which some people it's different. Some people can drive fine well into their 70s. My grandmother drove probably one of the safest driver out there. She was a little old, but she was driving well into
yeah,
her mid 70s. She had less incidents than I did.
yeah. Nah,
She didn't drive that much though. She just drove where she needed
that's
to
facts.
go.
Yeah, and that's a different. Hey,
Yeah,
that
she hit her three, four spots.
that's like the difference for like when you
I,
first started driving to like the peak of your
she
driving.
wouldn't hit no interstates, none of that shit. That shit was raps.
Like,
That I wouldn't want.
what were you like when you first started driving? Like when you first started driving, I guess consistently. Like, did you start going places, or you only just went where you needed to go?
I didn't get my like. I had some fucked up shit happen. I didn't get my license until basically at the end of high school. So
I mean, I had
I
mine,
would,
but I ain't used it.
yeah, like I just, I just stayed with my grandmother. I didn't have her. I wouldn't take her whip like with no license because like, if anything happened, like I felt like it was just I ain't
Oh
gonna.
yeah,
I
yeah,
would have been in some fucked up shit.
yeah.
I couldn't put it, but I thought about it like all the fucking time. I was like, man, I need to. I was cool getting rides and shit, but when I first got like I guess I had my license. I just didn't have a car basically,
Yeah.
and I can't really remember, but I wasn't really going nowhere on my own whip in high school. But I got that bitch right when I went to move to Atlanta after high school before I went to college.
Mhm.
Everywhere, fool. Driving that bitch everywhere. So I
Versus,
guess when I had my first car, yes, I was driving it.
what would you say like in comparison to like when you first started driving to now?
Yeah, I mean, I was going back from Atlanta to Mobile like already shit like 2, 3 times a month. Nah, more like 2 times a month. Anytime I didn't have to be home from my job, like when they were on the road and shit, like I hit the road too type shit. Like so, I mean, we talked about probably 6 or 7, maybe more, 4 plus hour road trips in a year. Like I don't do nothing close to that right now. I might do
No.
one or two every 6 months, maybe. Not even now, like a year.
When you
I used to drive a lot more.
when like you're talking with your homeboys or something, and they like they throw out a number. What's too high for you to be like driving wise?
What you mean? Like
Like,
hours?
yeah, Like, what's something that you like?
Like consecutively.
Mhm.
Um, I've probably done a good 12 or 13 straight solid through, maybe even 14, 15. But once you start getting like, I say in the 15 plus range, really like 12. I've rode Mobile to Raleigh in the same day. That's like 11 hours, like 10:55, basically 11 hours and more if you factor in like all the construction shit you get through the
Mhm.
Carolinas. We talking like, and the stops and just let them count. That's just straight drive time.
Yeah.
You can probably get there a little quicker, but that's just like being cautious what it predicts. So even if you cut that off like an hour, you're still looking at probably 11 plus. Like, that's half the fuck. That's a minute,
If
fool.
I'm ever driving through somewhere and I have to like go through Atlanta, which is like most places in like the
Yeah.
region, um,
Like if you going that way,
I
yeah.
usually I usually end up.
So what would your number be? Well, I would say for me, the max out would be on what I would want to do, no more than like 10 to 11 pushing it.
I feel
I
like
could
if
do it,
my
but
homeboy says something along the lines of like, "Hey, you trying to drive to like Arizona?"
oof, like without stopping for the night at all.
Yeah, like or like that's basically like the frame of mind, right? Like I'm thinking like, okay, so
That's
now,
like damn, that's a probably 24-hour drive.
yeah, and then I'm thinking like, okay, so 12, and I'm like, me personally, I'm really not doing over like 7, probably at a time.
Like just straight through. That's fair.
But if
But
I don't do
here's,
it straight
but
through,
I think you could do it. So say y'all leave, if y'all really want to do this, you say it's 24, and you not stop. Oh, okay. So I would say make your boy start to drive
I
from
I
about
would love to
5.
have him to me to start it. You know, I love starting to drive because
Okay.
I feel like,
Yeah, but there's gonna be multiple
yeah,
go throughs on this one. So like, I figure you
I'm
might.
cool with taking the last leg. Or the first and the last leg, you know, like 7, 7, and 7. Or
So
he
you
and
start to drive. So that means he would finish. Okay, let's think about it. Let's say it's 24 hours.
actually 7, 7. What I would do is here, guys. I would do 7 for me, 7 for him. Another 7 for me, and I'd let him do like the last 3. Or maybe I'd probably do like 4 and let him do like we'd probably split like the last 7 in like
So you're
8.
doing most of the drive at that point.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, because like I don't really sleep while I'm driving, type for real. To be honest,
What if y'all just did 6, 6, 6, and 6?
that sounds like so boring to me. Like I feel like
Yeah, but
7
you
is
get some real like, all right.
yeah,
Something. Say you leave it. What time you leaving at night? You leaving in the morning? Leaving midday?
probably like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Maybe
So let's say
4.
you get you. What you going with? I'm breaking this down.
If we're going like over like 15 hours, I really don't think it really matters to me like
It
the time of
doesn't.
day because it's like we're gonna get there the
Let's say
next
y'all leave at
day.
5 a.m.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
You did that first one, 5 to 11. Boom. You getting a good solid 5, 6 hours, whatever
But
you
that
need.
nap ain't hidden. Can you sleep in the car? I can't. I can't for.
Well, man, are y'all just taking a regular whip? Y'all say what y'all say? I didn't.
I would love to say we're taking an RV.
Let's say you take an RV.
That's a nice little
I mean, if you
community.
just like spontaneously, let's go to Arizona. You might as well get the.
Yeah,
Okay, so you get a little bed. You can actually take a little nap, man. So
yeah.
you get some
Oh
solid.
yeah. You know what? That's it.
So you hop back off to that mid afternoon shit.
Damn. Granted, I trust this dude.
You
I
get.
don't know who this dude is though. Like
I thought it was your homeboy.
it is, but I don't really have a homeboy that's close to driving a CDL. Granted, an RV isn't a CDL like
No,
dirt vehicle. It's just like the fact being like I don't really know.
is it the same as a U-Haul?
Yeah, pretty much.
I've
Yeah,
driven a U-Haul.
because
I'm
it's
definitely not
just so
CDL
flat. Yeah,
certified. Yeah.
yeah. You ain't got a trailer, so it's just like all together. Like you ain't got to worry about like a tail swing or nothing like that. But I don't really. I can't think of any homeboys that really would just be down for that. That could also just would want to drive so much vehicle.
Well, he should have to do it because it was his idea. That's
That's
what I'm
true.
factoring. I'm factoring you got somebody that's like leading
Yeah.
the way on this. You're just like,
Isn't that how you feel if it's somebody's idea? Like their like intellectual properties kind of factor into like
yeah, you would think,
the
but
direction of like the plans, the whoops.
yep. So you get that mid afternoon, boom, 5 to 11. So now
Uh-huh.
you work the early morning, you work the afternoon to the night. You're like certified. You're
But you know what's
tired.
crazy though? I come out
He
there.
has the rest of the drive,
I
six
come out there
hours.
crazy, man. I will come out. I'll come out there and leave at 4 and like won't get off the wheel until like probably 1 o'clock, probably 12 o'clock.
So you drive 9 hours.
I break it up. I go get like breakfast, like Chick-fil-A, sit in the parking lot for like a good 15,
Yeah.
stand outside the car, like look at whatever city I'm in, and then I just get back in. Cause I look at it like the faster like I get it behind me, like the less, because I'm gonna be tired regardless. Like, and I
Yeah,
would rather rest like at my destination than I would like on the way.
yeah, I feel that.
Granted, you can burn out from that.
No, I trust me. I be like, I took that damn 17-hour trip from Mobile to or from Thibodaux, Louisiana to Lansing, Michigan. I drove the whole way.
Anything like north to me, like for real, like as far as like going to Michigan or like
17, man.
that's
That's
that
my furthest for real.
it's just not it for me. Like I'm flying.
Well, he was moving back, so he had to drive. He
That's
had to
fact.
stuff.
It'd be like that.
Well, yeah. Other than that, fuck yeah. It's like a 3-hour flight
I'm cool
compared
with
to
driving west though for some reason. Like I'll hit I-10 with no really issue. But it like if you
like
told
to
me you
Houston
taking
and
I-10
shit.
to LA or something, I'd do it.
That's straight. That's at least 26 hours, bro.
Yeah, at least. But
Nah, yeah.
really what we could do is do like a is do like a you said how many hours? Like
I would
26?
say a few hours over a day. I would say.
Dang, I'm trying to see how I would really want to split that up. Because I would want to get there like in the fastest amount of time, but just take like a travel day when I get there.
You take a 10 ball
That's
or
what I'm
12
thinking.
ball. Just
I'm
space
thinking
it out.
like do 10.
Do 10. Let the other person do 8.
Mm,
Break shit a little bit. Then
just move a little vibe.
you do 2. No, you do 4. No, would you do 10 at first?
Yeah, I really wouldn't mind it because if I do 10, that'll knock off 10, at least 14. Yeah, they can do like 3 or 4, and then like I do like 1 or 2, and then they come back do like three or
Relax.
four, and then I can just really kill it after that,
Yeah,
knock it out.
man.
Because I like going into cities and shit because like that
That's
gives
just,
people time to look at their like phones and tell me where I'm parking and all that type of stuff.
I really hope I can just get a flight for this one, though, to be honest.
But like
I love driving, but holy fuck,
I'm
it's so much shit that could go wrong on a 24-hour drive.
that's why
Not,
like I would
not,
just have to travel like so early in the day.
yeah, but at that point, you're getting something somewhere. You're driving a whole day through a different time zone.
I'd probably have to stop in like maybe. I feel like Texas is
Texas,
definitely like
yeah,
a must. Like, but that's about a 9 or so. Like San Antonio,
yeah.
it's about a 9. So like I could do that and then like go with 15 hours left.
Where you when
Mhm.
you come out of Texas, you're going to California.
I'm trying to think of another. I mean, I just wouldn't really be. I mean, Vegas, and then because truthfully, you can just stop at the California state line for real, and then just like take pictures like a tourist, and then that'll be like 4 hours, and then you'll have like probably 3 hours left. That's dope. We really, I don't know, under honorable conditions, I really would do it.
Yeah, it's got to be some real worth it shit.
A real RV type joint, low key.
Say it was like drive,
A 3-man would be nice.
get from here to Southern California or something like that
Hmm.
in 30 hours. So we're giving you leeway time. Well, let's see. Let's make it a little challenging. 20, say it's like a 25-hour drive. I don't know the specifics. We'll give you a 3-hour leeway. You got 28 hours to get there, all things included. Like
Hmm.
basically, you guys can't really take that many breaks
Oh yeah, so you got 20, so you get 3 hours worth
for
of break
100K.
for 100K. Oh yeah, I'm gone.
Gotta get there.
I feel like the only
That's like
way,
a gift, man. You basically just have to drive.
yeah, oh yeah, it's literally mind over matter. But it'd be like I'm working a 20-some hour shift. That's
Yeah, but there's a great end goal there.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm talking about great. Like it's so great that I would probably just do 8, 8, and 8
yeah, and be happy
because
about it.
that's the only way I can really digest that on a realistic level.
You be happy about it. You just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
mind over matter the whole drive.
yeah.
No,
8, 8, and 8 because it's like 8. I'm like I don't want to stop and go to the gas station get like an energy drink or like some food.
yeah,
The second 8, I'm probably gonna eat for real while I'm driving because I'm
yeah.
not even gonna get tired.
You feeling good at that point? You're like, yeah, I'm 2/3 there.
Oh yeah, 2/3 is great. Yeah, because I feel like the 12 is gonna be your hardest mark. I feel like because you're gonna be like,
No, you're gonna fight it a little bit.
yeah,
You're gonna be like,
like
fuck.
that. It's like that roller coaster when it's like inching up. Yeah, that's what it's gonna feel like.
Yeah, the drop's gonna be either great, you just finish it off, or you crash off the roller coaster, and it's probably it. That's not gonna happen if you just mind over matter.
You really gonna have me like planning a road trip. I'm gonna call this episode road trip.
type shit. I like that.
One last question to close out.
Yep,
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but we do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're here, you're family.
for sure.
Is that all?
Hmm.
You know, the breadsticks
Yeah,
type deal. Okay. Who, oh no, not even who. Why do you think the first person milked a cow?
probably to see if we could like produce. Maybe they just, or maybe they were just being dick. Like, what the fuck? Because they had to realize they have udders, right? Maybe they knew what an udder was.
Sidebar. Why do you think they thought to drink it? Because I'm pretty sure context, they probably saw the calves drinking, but like,
Yeah,
what
they
is really
probably.
going through their mind? And
Well, all right, think about this. There were a few like scientists, smart people back then. Like, it wasn't like they didn't have the technology and everything today, so they probably knew what the shit was called. Might be milk, and they probably knew maybe had calcium. It
Mhm.
was probably somewhat safe. They saw it was like a liquid, but I don't know. I really don't know, but I would say
Might have been a
maybe
fluke.
it's just a human. It probably be a human instinct thing just to try it. It could have been. It could have been one of them like Neanderthal village fuckers was like, oh, I mean, it's just have that humanistic approach to it. Let me
Mhm.
try this shit. It was like, oh, good, good,
You think he
good.
got down there, or you
It's
think
like
he just?
caveman with fire.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean,
It could. I'm saying I'm giving you a couple different theories. It had to be one of them. Like somebody tried the shit and liked it.
ooh, I got one more. Okay. Would you rather only watch one single movie for the rest of your life, or only eat the same food for the rest of your life? Same dish, like
Movie,
the same
movie.
movie.
I love movies, but fuck it, I'll just pick my favorite movie and just make it the story of my life at that point.
I picked my least favorite movie, I guess.
Really.
I feel like it ruined my.
So you just don't worry about any movies ever. That would suck.
I
But
don't know. I feel
no,
like I've
but
seen
the
enough.
same food,
Yeah.
you'd probably get sick of that food literally and maybe not be able to. I mean, it might fuck you up at some point. You might just like,
You know, you just might
some people drink themselves to death. You might like,
eat yourself.
or yeah, wing yourself to death. Or
Oh,
no, no, I'm just saying
would your meal
hypothetically.
be?
No, 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 I'm just saying like fucking pizza. Some people's favorite wing, pasta yourself to death. Like,
Yeah, pasta yourself though is great.
yeah, I would
Man,
just no, I'm
pasta
alright.
fills me up nowadays for real.
Yeah, imagine doing that every day, like 3 times a day.
Three times a day. All right, I
Well,
mean,
it couldn't be 3 times for me. At some point, I'd be like, give me it one time, like a dog or some shit.
really, you just eat 2,000 calories of
I
pasta.
mean, dude, that would suck. But the movie, I could just read books or something. I figure it out.
Reading books
I
crazy.
mean, I read a little bit, but like, I would just have to make that my thing. I have to have some kind of
Yeah, you walking in a bookcase, you'd be like a TV size
because
bookcase.
even if I only watch say I only watch 15 to 20 movies a year, really, I sit down and actually
Mhm.
watch it. Like, doesn't even seem like that many in the grand scheme of things, but that could be realistic for me. I don't know. I don't watch like movies
I probably say
every
I watch 5 to 7,
a
4 to 7 new movies
a
like
year.
a
Yeah.
year.
So let's give that 5 to 12 buffer range for just the fuck of it.
Yeah.
It's not really. And then I don't know how many different new foods I try a year, but like I know that like I have more of a palate for food than movies. Like I wouldn't want to like because you said the rest of your life like
Hmm.
no, it's 100%. If you pick movies and you're just I guess a real you probably like fuck with Avengers more than you fuck with food.
Hmm. Picks a movie and picks Endgame. Guys, we appreciate y'all coming and you know, supporting the show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a
Sure.
comment and reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Recycle. Yeah, that's what I got,
We
man.
have for us. Huh?
Recycle, drink that water.
Drink your waters. Please stay hydrated.
It's trying to get hot out here again.
The warmer months are incoming,
No
so
doubt.
lock in. Remember, if it ain't right,